We are live. Hi, everybody. Welcome to Tuesday night webinar for Infinity Reloaded. We're here tonight to learn a little bit more about this awesome opportunity. And yes, it's a $10 opportunity. Now, it might seem kind of strange because a lot of people are saying $10 opportunity. What can you do with $10? And what kind of money can you make with that? Because people are so used to making money with opportunities that cost $100 or more. So they're there in their head. They're saying, "Now you can't make some serious money with $10, right?" Well, yes, you can. And that's what I'm here. I'm going to share with you. I have some new people that just arrived, so I'm going to be muting them too. Here it are. I have Debbie that just arrived. I just muted her. I also have Garrick and Mary that just arrived. I muted them. And that's about it for right now. All right, so everybody's muted. So yes, we can make some awesome money with $10. The problem is that usually all the other opportunities that we join for $100 or more, we only get about 40%, 50% back, 60%. So now what happens? The person joins us at $100, and if they don't find somebody within a month or two, what happens? Bye-bye, they leave you. So that's why I find that Infinity Reloaded at $10 is, it's kind of a game changer, because who can get one person at $10? And basically at one person at $10, we're getting our money back, and even more. So that's what I'm going to share with you right now. So with that all said, I'm going to take out some slides right away. So I'm going to start sharing my screen. And here we are. So basically, when we sign up, you can sign up with $10. And how can we sign up? Well, we can sign up with a credit card. We can sign up with PayPal. And we're also going to be having in about a week. And by the way, there's a new update in a week or a couple of days from now. New everything, new back office, new website, new sales page, new sales video, new back office. Everything's going to be changed in about a week or two for the better. I mean, big changes. I mean, all the ideas that we're coming out with Lou, everything's been changed. We'll get into a couple of them. So you can join with $10, whether by credit cards, PayPal, and even Bitcoins. We're going to have Bitcoins that you can sign up with. As for getting paid, we can get paid with direct to your bank account. You can get paid also with Payza, so you can get a Payza card and get paid with Payza. Or you can get paid by Bitcoins, because Bitcoins you can either join with or get paid with, all right? That's how we can join or get paid with. So I think that pretty much covers all the processes, which is pretty awesome. And of course, we also have a lot of stuff, to share this material. We have James Curtis, who's on the team, who does AdWords. I mean, the pictures that he's doing here for us are just awesome. And where can you get all this? Well, I'm going to share that with you right away. You basically can go to the Facebook communities, because we have 3 Facebook communities. The first one is called Prospecting. Now, what is the Prospecting group for? Well, this is where you can invite people to learn about the business. That's where you can just, you add him here as a member, and you welcome him to the group, and we're all going to welcome them. And in this group, that's where they're going to see the recording of tonight. This is where they're going to see testimonials, videos, anything that we can put on this group to tell people why Infinity Reloaded is awesome is going to be in this group. So you can use this group as a prospecting group. And in the files section, the prospects can go to the file section. There's a lot of videos, replays for the webinars. Everything is here in the file section for the prospects to look at. So this is the first group. The second group is when you become a member, that you actually pay $10, okay? And when you pay $10, well, you become a member, you get invited to this group. This is where I want everybody to welcome people, not in the chat, because we also have a chat, I'm just going to show you right away, which is called Infinity Reloaded Support Chat, okay? This chat right here, this is where you add people, where we get help. So if somebody needs help and the sponsor's not around, well, they can go to this chat and just ask for help, okay? So don't start welcoming people in the chat, because there's too many people in the chat. It just becomes a big beeper, and it beeps all the time. So keep the chat just for support. So if somebody needs a question answered and they want it fast, that's where they're going to get their answers answered. And there's always somebody awake, because since this is worldwide, we have people on the other side of the world. So there's always somebody awake at this point of the day to answer your question in the chat box. Now, in the members group, that's where you add people and we welcome them. You also have the file section in the members group, where you're going to get a lot of information for the group. And last and not least, we also created a training group, because since in Infinity Reloaded, okay, we all know that when you join, I'm just going to go there right away. And by the way, everything that we're seeing tonight is going to be all changed for the better, and I really mean for the better big time. This is Infinity Reloaded, okay? We have a lot of new people that just joined, so I'm just going to be muting our mics here. Welcome to all the new people. And I have here Sarah. Hi, Sarah. I have, who else joined here? I have, okay, I muted her. And I have Andy, who I just mentioned that. All right. So in Infinity Reloaded, this is the sales page. The video that you see here is going to be done. We're getting somebody, a professional, to do a video. So the sales video is going to be awesome, okay, the new one. And when you log into your back office, I'm just going to log in right away. We get to the back office, and it's basically Infinity Reloaded is a training center. That's just a marketing place where people can get everything they need to know online. Example, you can find out what to do, how to set up your Facebook profile, how to create a squeeze page, how to use GoDaddy, how to get hosting, how to create a website. So basically, everything you need to know about marketing, it's in Infinity Reloaded in the back office. Now, we also created a training group. Why? Because we have so many awesome leaders on the team that we just decided that we needed a place where we can give added training and added benefits, because we have so many leaders right now on the team that can share so much that we created a Facebook group. And if you go to the training group in the file section, it's just awesome, everything you'll get there. You'll get share codes for Conversion Pros. I mean, if you need because we have on the team people that are using Power Lead System and Aweber. Well, we have James who's making some share codes. So if you're using Power Lead System, you'll be able to get them right here in the back office of the training center. If you have people that are using Conversion Pros, you'll get share codes for Conversion Pros. Now, this is the two that we have right away. Now, yes, of course, yeah, there's other people using other, like OSP. Listen, if you guys have share codes for those two, we'll be more than happy to put them also in the back office. So what we want to do here is not necessarily promote each our own thing, just that let's give everybody all the share codes if they need it, okay? Like I did a share code for an autoresponder in Conversion Pros. So the person who uses it has all the emails set up, has all the capture pages, all the landing pages, everything's done already. Well, you can do the same thing for Power Lead System, for OSP, or for whatever systems you guys have. You're more than invited to come put your share codes here. Now, with that all said, I want to get into some nice and gritty stuff, okay? We have something pretty amazing here, because when we get paid at $10, we make 85%. 85% we make it on 5 levels, okay? I'm going to share some things tonight because till this week, it wasn't clear enough. Now it's very clear. Listen carefully and you're all going to be you're going to like what you're going to hear tonight. Level 1, you get paid 70%. So what does that mean? Well, it just means that if somebody comes in on your first level, you get $7, which is 70%. Now, I think we can all agree that everybody can get at least 5 people each. Come on. We're just talking about getting 5 people at $10, okay? I think that that's pretty reasonable, that most of the people should do it, and even should do a lot better than that, but let's just keep it at 5. So if one person comes in and you get $7 from one person, on the second level, you get 10%. Well, 10% of $10 is $1. Well, if you have 5 people, because that person brought in 5, that you're making $5 on the second level. On the third level, if that 5 people get 5 people each, now you're at 25 people, you're getting 2% on level 3. That 2% is 20 cents. Well, 20 cents times 25 people, you're making another $5 on level 3. On level 4, you're making 2% again, which is 20 cents. Well, if those 25 people got 5 people each, you'd have 125 people on level 4. 125 times 20 cents is another $25 on level 4. On your last level, you get 1%. 1% is 10 cents. Well, if 125 people got 5 people each, it would make 625. 625 times 10 cents is $62 on your last level. So that makes, with one person who got 5, who got 5, who got 5, you can make a total of $104 just with one person. Now, let's make it even a little bit better. If everybody got 10 people each, just 10 people each, one person here who got 10, we could make a total of $1,237 just with one person. But we're going to keep it simple, nice, and respectful. So let's keep it at 5. So we all agree that we can make between $7 to $104 on one person. You can maybe make 10, you can make 12, 15, 20, 25. It doesn't mean it's going to be perfect. I'm not saying that. But what it means is that you get one sign up, you're getting your money back or more. That's why I said the retention is going to be out of this world. Why? Well, I'm going to show you an example right away why. If we go to my back office, I started about a month ago. Now, is everybody like me? I'm not saying everybody's like me. But one thing I can tell you, if I look at my team, by the way, this is $24 that I've accumulated so far just in the last 2 weeks. And if I look at my commissions paid out to me already, I already collected last time $222. I just put in $10 and I already have $24 accumulated. So that's not bad for 1 month. Now, if I go to my tree of sub-affiliates, I have 90 people. Wow, I thought I was at 85, I'm already at 90. This is going faster than I thought. So if I look at my team, okay, just to give you an example why the retention is going to be so high. If you look at the first person, Scott, well, he has one person right away under him, Scott. Well, that means that Scott is getting his money back. He's not going to quit on me right away. He's going to stay. Plus, I know Scott. He's a little bit busy right now. And the next person is France Kadir right here, who's right away under me. Well, she has one person under her, but the person under her already has one, and the person under that already has 4 people. So France is not going anywhere. The other person, a little bit further, is, oh my God, they seem to have a lot, is Letitia. Well, Letitia has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 11 people right under her, and she already has people that are building under her on her second row. So they're not going anywhere. Next, we have Eugene. He has 1, 2, 3 people. So he's making money already. He's not going anywhere. A little bit further, I have another big player. Leanne, she has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And they have people under. She's not going anywhere. A little bit after, I have another big player. Wow, Mark. He has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now, the reason I'm showing this is just that you sort of sense that, I mean, everybody that's coming in is having success. So the retention is going to be 90%. I mean, this is something that we've never been a part of, and we're probably never going to see again in a long time because no other system pays 85%. It just doesn't happen. It's not real. Now, how do we make some serious money here? Well, you come in at $10. We all know that. When you come in at $10, sponsors opportunity. That means that you can bring in whatever opportunity you want. In the new upgrade, okay, we're going to have a place when you sign up that the people that come in will see your opportunity. So if somebody's doing something else, because everybody's doing something on network marketing, you can tell them, listen, you can bring it in because you can promote whatever you're doing in Infinity Reloaded. You can use this as a feeder. So they can promote whatever they want on their first level. Now, as you start accumulating money, like you saw there, I made $224 last month. Well, what does that mean? It means that if you look at my second level, it's $50. Well, $50 and $10 and Moneyline, okay? Moneyline is the first opportunity that we're going to be joining. And by the way, Moneyline is just $20 to join. So how do we join it? Just with the money from the system, not from your pocket. All you're taking out is $10. As you start accumulating money on your team, when you get to 150, you're going to be upgrading to 50. Why? I'll tell you why. Because it's costing you $10. That $10 is always the same. Now, as you start making money from the beginning of the month till the end of the month, $10 plus $50 plus $20 makes a total of $80. We calculated it so when you're making double the amount, you have to automatically upgrade. Why? Well, because everybody wants people to upgrade because we're going to be paid even more. Reason is simple. You're getting, I have some new people that just joined here, so I'm just going to be closing up the last little mics. I have some people that joined. Wait, let me just stop sharing here. Yeah, we have more than 20 people online. Wow, this is even more than last week. Awesome. I have Tony that just showed up. I'll just close your mic. Sorry, Tony. And who else here that I didn't shut their mic off? Here, mic, telephone. Perfect. All right, everything's cool. We're back to another one here and another one here. Awesome. Okay, we can get back to work here. So now, the reason that we want people to upgrade is simple, okay? Because we're getting 70% on level 1. Well, if somebody's at $10 on your first level, you're getting 70% of $10. If somebody's at $50 on your first level, you're getting 70% of 50, and you're also getting 70% of 10 from the same person. If somebody on your first level is at $100, you're going to be getting, if he's on your first level, it's 70%. Well, if somebody gets to $100 on your first level, you'll be getting 70% of 100, 70% of 50, and 70% of 10, all from the same person. If somebody is at 250 on your first level, you'll be getting 70% of 250, 70% of 100, 70% of 50, 70% of 10, all from the same person, all the way up to 2,000. If somebody's at $2,000 on your first level, you'll be getting 70% of 2,000, 70% of 1,000, 70% of 500, 70% of 250, 70% of 100, 70% of 50, and 70% of 10. The same thing for each level. See, the second level is 10%. Well, if somebody's at 250 on your second level, you'll be getting 10% of 250, 10% of 100, 10% of 50, and 10. So basically, each time somebody goes up a level, since they have to pay for each level they're going up, well, they're also paying you for each level they're going up. So if somebody's on your third level, it's 2%. If they get to, example, $500, well, hey, you'll be getting 2% of 500, 2% of 250, 2% of 100, 2%. So I think you got the idea now of what these percentages mean. 70, 10, 2, 2, and 1 is 85%. And by the way, this is awesome because when we started 4 or 5 weeks ago, Lou was giving us 85% of level on one person, on level 1. Now that was good. We were getting 85% on level 1. But you know what? We can make a lot more money by having it this way, because this way we're also paid on the second, third, fourth, and fifth level. So the percentage is a lot more powerful. Like we can make 1,200 instead of making just $8.50. So what we have now is just gorgeous, okay? So now, if you understand getting paid the levels and the levels as you're going up, how do you go up and why do you go up? Okay, level 1 I was saying is $10. You can bring your sponsors opportunity. Now, to get to the second level, you're going to have to spend $50, $10, and $20. So that's going to cost you $80. Well, you're not taking it out of your pocket. When you'll be earning double the amount, which is $150 during your month, okay, the system is going to calculate it automatically for us. So once you hit 150 during the month, automatically the system is going to tell you you're upgrading to 50. So you have to pay for the 50. And the $10, well, you pay for it every time. It just, that stays the same. Your $10 is automatic. All the other levels, okay, is going to start over every month. So it means that the only thing that you pay every month is the $10. The other levels is going to be calculated every month. That's what I wanted to share with some people tonight because it wasn't clear yet. Let me try to make it clearer, please. So you start 1 month, you earn $150, $180. Well, it means that that month you're going to be at $10 and you're going to have to go up to the 50 because you made more than 150. Perfect. And of course you join Moneyline. But Moneyline is just one-time payment of $20. It's an awesome system. You can market, you can build a list, and basically all the money is coming back to us because the first 20 or 220s goes to your sponsor, and after that, all the $20 of the people go to you, okay? Now, the same thing on your third level, which is $100. Now, YouTube Infinity, I'll get into it pretty soon because we're just waiting for the website and everything to be built. It basically is a $100 system, and it pays back 70%. So everybody that joins you at 100, you're getting 70% back. Well, how much is that going to cost us? Well, let's say the following month. So the first month, you made 170, you went to level 2. Perfect. Now, the following month after, you start over. It doesn't mean you have to pay this again. No, just you start over. Now, the following month, you're earning, let's say, $600 because your team is getting bigger. Now, when you're at $600, well, the system is going to tell you to upgrade to level 3. At level 3, you're paying 10, 50, 100, and 100 to join here. So it makes a total of 260. So since we told you half of the money goes to upgrading and half of it goes to your pocket, well, 250, if you double the amount, it's about 500. So when you're making more than 500, automatically you have to go to level 3. The same thing on the following level, level 4. When you get to level 4, you're going to be paying 10, 50, 10, 250, plus Skinny Body, okay, it's going to be 150, Well, that's going to make a total of 560. Well, double the amount is $1,000. So when you're making more than $1,000, the system is going to tell you to upgrade to 250. Now, you're telling me, you like when you're upgrading, the people under you are also upgrading. So as you're going to 250, the person under you, he's going to be, if you're on his first level, he's going to be getting 70% of 250, 70% of 100, 70% of 50, and 70% of 10. Well, it's the same thing if the person is at your second level and you're getting 10%. So now what you want is for the people on your team to go up. So what we decided, and we asked Lou, is to have a rotator. Listen to this. This is awesome, okay? We're going to have a rotator. Each person is going to be able to put the people they want on the rotator. So if I have, let's say, like on my team, 20 people on my front load directly under me, I can decide I'm going to put Letitia, I'm going to put Leanne, Mark, I'm going to put all the people that are working, you know, for me, that are trying at least, I'm going to put them all on a rotator. So every time I find somebody, automatically that person is going to go under them, because there's no use me going up too wide. Because, example, if I show you my team, okay, I made $220 last month. Well, on my team, I have 3, 4, 5 people that are making $50. So I'm going to be upgrading. I'm going to be paying $50. That on my team, they're not yet at 50. So what do you think I'm going to do? Am I going to find people, put them directly under me? No. I'm going to start putting people under them, because I want them to get to 150 so I can start getting paid 70% on their 50, okay? So that's what the rotator is going to be added for. It means that each person is going to start building logically, because since you want your people on your team to go up because you're going to be paid more, well, you want them, you're going to start building on top of them. I mean, that's just awesome. Now, what I understood this week with Lou, and that's what really made me like it, is that when you finish 1 month, let's say you finish 1 month at $1,200 profit in 1 month. So the system told you to go to this level here, which is level 4, because you made more than 1,000. So you made, let's say you made 1,200. Now that meant that you had to pay 250, you had to pay 100, 50, and 10. Okay, we understand that. Plus you had to join Skinny Body. Now the problem with that is that the following month, you start over. The only thing you have to pay for is $10 the following month. So if the following month you made $700, you're not going to be paying for the 250. You're just going to be paying over 500. So you'll just stop here. So what I like, and I think some people were asking me this week, when we upgrade, do we have to continue paying for those? No. You only pay every month, because every month we recalculate where you are. So if 1 month you made more than 1,200, okay, you have to pay till there. If the following month you only made it till here, you'll only pay till here. So I think you understand the idea here. So it's a win-win situation with everybody. Please feel free to ask me some questions later. I'll give you all a couple of minutes to do that. Now, in this system, we have Skinny Body Care, which is an awesome system. It's awesome products. The health product is awesome. I've known this company for a couple of years now. I love it. I think everybody's going to love it. Another awesome program that we have in Infinity Reloaded is Easy One Up, which is pretty much a high ticket. And it's $500 to join. But you know what's awesome about it is that the first $500 gets passed up to your sponsor. After that, all the $500 goes to you. So basically, when you'll be joining Easy One Up, it's because you're making more than $3,000, right? Because it's going to cost you 10, 50, 100, 250, 500, plus Easy One Up. It's going to cost you almost $1,500. Well, 15 if you double it. It's only when you're making more than $3,000. So now, what I'm going to show you and the same thing right after, we have Bitcoins. I hope everybody understands the power of Bitcoins, because when we're going to be making all this money, you can put some of the money in the bank, you can put some of the money in your mattress, but you can also put some of the money in Bitcoins. Because I remember when I joined Bitcoins last year, they were at $300 of Bitcoins. Right now, for those who don't know it, Bitcoins are at $1,040, and it's going to just keep on going higher and higher and higher. Why? Because there's more and more and more places are starting to accept Bitcoins. If you look at internet marketing, all the companies are accepting it. We're going to have a processor that's going to be able to join and pay with Bitcoins. So you have to get in Bitcoin. So that's why we put Bitcoins as the final step. Now, I'm going to give you a little calculation here, okay? And this is just with Infinity. We're not even talking about the money that we'll be making with the opportunities, because when you're joining these opportunities, it's because you're making the money to join them. So everybody on your team is going to be joining these opportunities after you. So we're going to be making money with these opportunities. But just with Infinity Reloaded, if I take level 1 and somebody joins us, I make $7. I showed you that if they got 5 people, they can make, let's say, $104. Well, I made a small calculation, reasonable. Let's say one person brings you in about $25, okay? Like if I look at Letitia, she brought me in more than that, Mark even more, but it doesn't matter. Let's just say each person brought you in $25. Well, on your first level, if you have 5 people and they bring you in $25 a month, you're making $125 a month. On your second level, if you get 5 people that get to 50, it'll bring you in a minimum of $75 each. Well, $75 times 5 people is $375 a month. That's just with Infinity Reloaded. On your third level, if you have 5 people that get to the $100 level, they'll probably be bringing in easily $150 each for you. Well, $150 each times 5 people is $750. Listen carefully. I've already joined opportunities where I was paying $100, and I'd have 5 people under me that were putting $100. I never made $700 with 5 people. I think you understand the power here. This is crazy, okay? It's out of this world. 5 people that come in at $100, you're making $750. On your next level, at $250, if you have $250, you'll probably bring in $350 times 5. You'll be making $1,700 a month. On your $500 level, if you have 5 people, it'll give you easily $700 each. Well, 700 times 5 is $3,500 a month. Now, why am I saying 700? Remember this. When you have somebody on your first level who's bringing you 500, well, you also have people on your second level at 10%, on your third. So here I'm just calculating your first level. I'm not calculating level 2, 3, 4, and 5. So that's why I put a little bit more, just to take in consideration the lower levels. So if you have 5 people at 500, at 700 each, you're making $3,500 a month. At 1,000, with 5 people, you'll be making $6,000 a month. And if you have 5 people and they get to 2,000, you'll be making $11,500 a month. This is just more than awesome, crazy. I'm just blown away with it. I'm just going to get back to you. Wait a second. Right here. And bingo, Stromos, stop sharing. Okay, I have a couple of new people I just want to say hello to. Letitia, hello. I just saw that you arrived. Lonnie, I said hi to you there earlier. Debbie, hello. Scott Clayson, how are you, buddy? Thanks for being there. You kept your word on it. So basically, I just want to share something with you all. 70% on first level, 10% on your second level, 2% on your third level, 2% on level 4, 1% on level 5. It's just amazing kind of money that I've never seen in any network marketing company. With a $10 program where we actually have to get forced to go up. And how do we force it to go up? Just one more time. I'm just going to share it one more time just before bringing a couple of testimonials on. Okay. And in the chat box, okay, we have a chat box. If anybody wants to ask me some questions, please do. Just one more time, look at it, this chart one more time. When you come in at $10 on level 1, it's $10. You can bring in your sponsor's opportunity. Now, as the person starts making some money and they start accumulating more than $150, they're going to be upgrading to 50 automatically. The system is going to do it automatically. On the third level, when they get to over $500, they'll be going to 100. When they get to over 1,000, they'll be going to 250. When they get to over 3,000, they'll be going to 500. When they get to over 5,000, they'll be going to 1,000. And when they get to over 8,000, they'll be going to 2,000. So with that all said, Letitia, are you online? Let me open your mic there. Where are you? Stop sharing. I think I muted you. How are you there, dear?
I am doing good. Thanks, Luigi.
Awesome, awesome. Okay, did you understand what I explained about the compensation plan? That it recalculates itself each month, okay?
Yeah.
Okay, so basically, the only thing that we have to pay for is the $10 every month. That's the only thing that we know that we have to pay for. So if we joined on the 15th of the month, the only thing that we have to pay for is $10 every 15, okay? So it's going to calculate the money that we're making each month to determine what level we have to pay for. So if we make it to over 1,000, we have to pay for the $1,000 level. But the month after that, if we only make it to 800, we're not paying for the 1,000. We're just paying for the one before that. So it's going to be a calculation that's going to be done every month. Makes sense, no?
Yeah, it's an amazing change.
Hey,
Yes.
everything is amazing. And not only that, I think the biggest part about it is that it doesn't matter what level you're at. So example, if you come in at $10 and somebody on your first level gets to $500 level, you're getting 70% of 500, but not only on his 500, you're getting paid on each one of his levels. So you're getting 70% of his 500, 70% of his 250, 70% of his 100, 70% of his 50, and 70% of his 10. Even if you're only at $10, it has nothing to do with it. You're getting paid 70% from your first level, 10% from your second. It doesn't matter where you are. Now, that's also an amazing change. Eh? That's something that we found out last week. So listen, I'll let you share a little bit of what you wanted to say there. Please go ahead. It's all yours.
All right. Thanks, Luigi. I just wanted to share how powerful it is to be able to just talk with people. And as you've seen on Luigi's screen that I'm building and several of my team members are building. And so it's connecting with people and showing them the power of the 85% in 5 levels. And whether you have somebody on there that's building, I've got one that's got 3 on there already. And so he's taken off. And so, once they start, then it's going to go down the levels. We don't just get cut off at the first. We don't get cut off at the second. So Lou changing things, and it may vary from month to month. And you have a good month, and you have a really good month, and then it goes back down to the other. So it's like,
so you're never going to lose,
No, and the $10 a month, you're not going to lose, your power, your moving forward, and the momentum that we have. So it's like, and once the updates are done, and it does it automatically for us, and we don't even have to think about anything but seeing that $10 a month. And it's like you see that, you're active, you paid, it's done, and it's just like you don't even have to think about it. You look at your back office and you see, I got a new sub-affiliate sale a couple hours ago. And it's like, I don't know who it is yet, and I'm anxious to introduce them. So it's like
that's going to be fixed, okay? For those who are wondering, you update, because right now, when people are joining right now.
And I love that. I'm so glad that Lou put that in, because being able to connect with people, that's where I'm at, is that I love to reach out and just be able to say, hey, congratulations on making the decision to change your life, and helping people see that we're moving forward in a great way.
And, just another thing on just what you said there, okay? First of all, in the new upgrade, everybody, when somebody's going to join with $10, automatically it's going to do their affiliates section and everything, because right now they have to sign up at 2 places or else we don't see who they are. Well, in the new upgrade in a couple of days, automatically when they join $10, it's going to do everything all at one place, and you're going to see the person, you're going to see their email, so you'll be able to reach out to them right away. Another thing also, on your team, okay, you have 10 people, 11 people wide, right? You have some people that are starting to build under them. Well, with the rotator, you know what I would do? I would stop building wide, and I would start putting people under them just to create some momentum, okay? That's why we're putting a rotator in. And if everybody's smart, that's what they should do. They should start getting a couple of people under them and start putting people under them, because what you want to do is you want them to go up, because you're paid 70% of what they're doing too. So you want them to go up. I mean, it's not like before. And it doesn't matter if you're just building one. Let's say you just have one leg that takes off. Hey, you're going to be making money on one leg. Who cares? It's not like you have to have left and right that's equal. I mean, this is just more than awesome. Another thing, everybody, we're going to have 2 wallets in this system in the new upgrade. Now, what does that mean? Well, one wallet is going to be where all the commissions come in. So all the money that you're making is going on one wallet, and that's on the internet. The other one is going to be a wallet to pay with. So you can take money from your commissions and just transfer it to the paying. So if you know that you're getting close to 3,000 and you're going to have to upgrade to the next level, hey, just take part of that money, put it there, and the rest you put it in your pocket, okay? So it's just smart, it's brilliant. So what the system is going to do, it's always going to go to your wallet to take the money first. If you don't have money in your wallet, it's going to go to your credit card, because if you took all the money out and you didn't keep nothing to pay, Well, hey, it's going to go to your credit card. If you don't have money on your credit card, well, it just means the following month you're not going to be paying on all those beautiful people. That's all. So it'd be kind of stupid not to pay. You understand? Thank you very much for being on, Leticia. I want to see if anybody, I just want to see if anybody has some questions in the chat box while I'm here. Please feel free to ask. I'll be more than happy to answer. I'm going to, while we're answering some questions, I'm just going to close the recording and I'll just stay on to answer some questions. So thanks everybody who was on tonight. Listen, the new update is coming on in a couple of weeks. We have some awesome, awesome stuff coming. You should take advantage of this. Get back to the person who expressed their concern, who shared their link with you, who shared this wonderful opportunity with you. Get their link and sign up now, because when people start seeing the kind of money that you make, they're going to go crazy. This is going to be an episode of people jumping in. You will not believe. And when they start seeing people like me or like Tisha start making some big, big money, watch all the big players that'll come in after. Because they're all kind of looking at this like, hey, just a $10 system. These guys are really wasting their time. Wait till we put this, like we're already exploding. But wait till we make some real money. Watch them come running in. Yes, I saw that we have a question, so I'm just going to stop the recording. I'll see you on the next webinar, everybody.